What is going on, everyone? This is Cedric with The Journey of Finance, and today I wanted to share a quick update with you and also share some more financial tips with you in regards to the news I'm going to share. But you might notice that the video in the background looks a little bit different, and that is because my current apartment is a little bit of a mess right now, so I thought it'd be just easier to throw a gray backdrop behind me and just do a simple video for you guys. If you've read the title to this video, then you already know that I'm actually relocating to the United States. And if you've been around this channel for quite some time, or if you a little bit familiar with my story and my journey, you know that I currently live in South Korea. I've been here working and building up my creative career, and my fiance and I, we decided to go ahead and pack up and move back to the United States. And for the both of us, it's really a big move because we've both really planted some deep roots here. My fiance actually even more because she's been here for almost a decade. That is the reason why I've been a little MIA the last couple of weeks, because it's been quite hectic, as you can imagine. It's not like we are just moving across town or we're even moving across states, but we're literally moving countries. And I'll give you a quick update as to what we've been doing and how we've been preparing for this move. And if you watch this entire video, I'm gonna give you some financial tips. If you're in a similar situation where, you may not be moving across country, but you might be moving within the same city or to another state, I have a couple of financial tips for you that I've been following that's really helped me to save money. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The reason why we decided to move back was, well, there's several reasons, right? There's a lot of personal reasons, and among, I guess, the most important personal reason would be to be closer to family. Now, both my fiance Becky and myself, our families live in the United States, and for those of you who have spent any time abroad or apart from your family to where it's not easy to just hop in a car and to go visit them, you know how difficult it can be to stay in touch with your family and to spend actual quality time with them. So yeah, we feel like moving back to be closer to family is in and of itself enough reason to justify us going back. On top of that, we also want to continue to expand our creative careers. Now, both my fiance and I, we do a couple of different things, and we have several different projects going on that we've been growing and just investing our time and energy into the last couple of years. And there are a couple of other things that we wanna actually expand upon and get into. We felt like moving back would give us a much better opportunity and less of a ceiling, if you will, in terms of us progressing our careers forward. And the last reason that I'll share for us moving back is we feel like we have a much better income potential in the States. Again, this is all tied to what we want to do and what we have been doing. We just feel like we'll be able to make more money and bring in more income in the States. We are business owners and we are freelancers, and we have been working with clients here, and we have our own network here. We have our connections in which we're able to get jobs, and we're able to work, and we're able to work on projects and get connected with clients. But in the States, in many ways, we are having to start over. So yeah, just wanted to give you that quick update, and hopefully that'll make sense as to why I haven't been uploading as frequently, and also to give you a heads up that the next couple of weeks might be a little inconsistent as well. I'll try to film and I'll try to upload some more videos in the next couple of weeks, but hopefully you'll understand that it's gonna be quite busy as we're still looking for a place to live, and we're still trying to get all of the last minute details sorted out, so bear with me. Now, I didn't want to leave you guys without at least a couple of financial tips. Let me give you a couple of things that I've been doing, and hopefully you can take these tips, and if you're in a similar position, this will help you too. But before I do that, do me a big favor, hit that like button if you're enjoying this content so far and you're looking forward to the tips that I'm going to share with you. So my first tip is going to be sell all the items in your house that you don't need, that you don't plan on taking with you. Now, this is major for us because number one, we try to live a very minimalistic lifestyle. And if you saw our apartment tour video, which I'll link right up here, make sure you check that out. You'll see that we don't have a lot of stuff to begin with, and some of the bigger items like our furniture or the TV or our bed actually came with the apartment. At least here in Korea, it's pretty common for a lot of places to come fully furnished. And so we don't have to worry about selling those, or we don't have to worry about shipping those over. As far as all of the other things like our dishware, or in my case, a lot of this film gear, I'm in the process of selling those. That way we can pretty much, between two people, ship our entire lives and fit it all in 6 suitcases and head back to the States. We wanted to travel lightly and really just rebuild slowly once we get settled in the States and just only get the things that we need in the beginning. And so I've been selling some of my gear. We've been selling pretty much everything in the house, and we're just gonna take back with us just our clothes, some of the bedding, and a couple of other miscellaneous stuff. We have 2 different envelopes. One envelope is for all the gear and electronics. Whatever we sell from that, we just put the cash in that envelope. And then we have our other envelope, which would be like the home appliances and pretty much anything else that we sell. And what we plan on doing with that is that will be our seed money for us when we go to the States to be able to repurchase and to begin to rebuild those same items in those categories with that money. And that leads me to my next tip, to have a separate savings for all the things that you know or that you anticipate that you're going to need for the move. And this includes anything that you'll need for the house, or if you need any sort of furniture. As a matter of fact, I have a savings account literally just dedicated for us saving to get our furniture in the States. Because we knew a couple of months out that we were gonna be moving, we were able to just set aside money every time we got paid or every month to our furniture fund. You can break it down and be as specific as you want, or you can keep it very general, but definitely have like a separate savings account just for the things that you know or anticipate that you're gonna need once you move. My last tip is this: if you're someone like me who is a freelancer and a sole proprietor, a business owner, and you're responsible for your own income or you rely on clients for your work, what I've been doing is I've taken the last couple of months to actually set aside extra money as a cushion fund. So now I have extra savings to help me with the transition period over really the next few months once I land and get settled in. I have a couple of months worth of expenses saved up just in case, worst case scenario, I don't get any sort of income through the things that I do. Now that is unlikely, but I like to plan for the worst just in case the worst happens. So if you're able to do that and you're able to plan for that, save extra money. And this is not including your emergency fund. Your emergency fund is something different and separate, and presumably you would have that saved up and ready anyway. This is extra savings just to really help you through that transition. So that's what I've been doing, and that way I don't have to stress as much. All right, hopefully those tips were helpful. And if you're in a position like me where you're about to move and transition, whether it's from city to city or country to country, hopefully these tips will help you to save more money in the long run and to make sure that you're protected financially during that transition period. And if that's not you, you're not in that position right now, but you know someone who is, definitely share this video with them, as I think it'll be very helpful for them. All right, I hope you found value in this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. I'll see you soon as this transition settles down. And yeah, in the meantime, if you haven't watched this video right here, it's on what an emergency fund is and how to build one. It's very important. So make sure you watch this video next, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.